Universal design features in housing means access is good for everyone. It's not just with people with abilities that are impaired or with disabilities. We want to show that universal design in housing is for everyone.
You got it up the stairs.
Oh, let's get this pyramid. Would
you like a hand?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Why do we have to have steps?
Go guys, let's run the shower. Oh, I wish there was more room. I wish there wasn't any door here. Hold on. Okay.
So a normally fit sportsman visiting a house also has difficulties. It's not just people who have limited abilities. This is for everyone that we're talking. So here we are. Now how are we going to do this? Yeah, it's hopeless. Yeah, do without the steps. That's for sure. All right. Maybe we need a hand, eh? Yeah. Oh, thanks. See if we can get up here. Ah,
We do, you're right.
oh, we're not going to make it.
You're gonna make it.
Yeah. Right.
So we've arrived at Pam and Michael's place, so we have a step to negotiate. How do you reckon you'll go, Val?
Oh, let's have a try.
Yeah, I'll help you where I can. Well, we've arrived here. I'll just open the door for you and see how you manage. Okay, Val, can you manage? Hi Pam, Michael, we're here. Oop.
Coming to see a friend of mine. I need to find the rail to help me up these stairs so I don't fall down. There's the rail, there it is. It would be so much better if this rail actually came along like that so that I could feel it going all the way to the ground. It would be easier to find, and also so it was from the front up instead of the side up. But anyway, we've got the rail now. Just funnily enough, this rail was put here when a friend and I had been here before, and my friend, who's actually fully sighted, fell down the side of the steps here into the flowers. She wasn't really watching where she was going, so they put this bar here so that nobody else falls down. But the interesting thing for me is that that just goes to show that actually most falls happen by people who can see, and not as much as those of us who can't see, because we actually try to be careful. This kitchen has some good and bad features. One of the bad features, well, the most important bad feature for me is actually this sharp edge here for the overhanging cupboard. What I worry about is sometimes I'll be washing the dishes and I'll accidentally hit my head there. And it's happened to me once. I don't really want it to happen again, but it's a possibility. One of the good features of this house is the oven. And it's good because it opens low down from the side. and you can actually, it's particularly good for wheelchair users too, because they don't have to stretch up too far. For me, I guess it's good because if I drop the tray, it doesn't have a long way to go.
This is the bathroom. I should have had a bathroom like this, but I didn't have. I found out that as I got older, I couldn't have a shower because I couldn't raise my leg to get over the bath because the shower was situated above the bath. And if I couldn't get my foot over the bath to get into the bath, I couldn't have a shower. So we had to remove everything. And $7,500 later, after we repositioned the bath, we didn't plan for this. Nobody plans for this sort of thing because they don't think they're going to get old. But we all do at some future date. And a bit of planning when we're younger might save us a lot of heartache as we get older.
We've seen some of the issues of accessibility demonstrated in a house where steps, narrow access and limited circulation internally and specifically in a bathroom are confronted by people of all abilities. We're now at a house that incorporates features that facilitates accessibility. While not totally accessible, it affords a wheelchair-bound resident a level of independence and a level of dignity, an example from which we can all learn and benefit.
No, using this. As we can see, the ground level with the entrance, so I don't have any stairs to worry about. The door's wide enough for me to come in. You can see I did that with quite wide. My bedroom. You can see I'm closing the door, which will give me privacy. And normally I would undress in here to go into the bathroom. I believe that the important thing in this house, with relative ease, I'm able to get to the toilet, shower, to the sink, clean my teeth, without any support from a support person. And that gives me dignity, privacy, and just a good sense of feeling that I can do it myself. And I believe that's what everybody wants. I'm in a house which is not perfect by any means. Accessible wise, but it is meeting my needs at the moment. Get to the shower by getting off the wheelchair, hang on to the bar, lifting myself up, moving myself over to the shower. And then sitting in, doing what I have to. I'm quite safe because I have bars here and there that I can hold on to. And I can actually go over toward the camera. Get on the toilet. Then what I have to do, then get back up and I would get back into my chair and there's a sink on the other side where I would wash my hands and the sink. I can turn the tap on if I want to wash some stuff if I need to. So I can reach all the utilities that are on the bench. For example, I've got the phone, the kettle, the biscuit, which is very important. It's good that we have the stove at this level because as you can see I can turn the knob to the level that I want and we have to do what I have to do on the stove. Also with the oven even easy to access if I need to use that. I have got a lower close horse that can't reach the one that's up there. So to be able to access my clothes, I need this. I can be as independent as possible. Without this, I'm not.
So we've had a very interesting day today. We've seen an inaccessible house. We're currently at an accessible house. We've got some interesting messages throughout the day, and just to sum them up, Tom, I'd like to start with you first. What are some of your key messages today?
I think the key message is that we should plan for the future. We cannot say that we're going to be able-bodied for the rest of our lives. We should immediately start looking at the type of house we build, the facilities in that house, and just make sure that we do adequate planning now for as we grow older.
It makes good public policy that accessible houses are built because we're living longer.
There's absolutely no reason why we can't design every house to be accessible.
Exactly. I believe by having an accessible house, you give people dignity, you give people independence, you give people privacy.
That's where it's really important to consider in the case of a temporary disability or even a permanent disability after, where if you have an accessible house and you can maintain your dignity, your privacy, your independence, acquiring a disability doesn't have to be that stressful. It will be initially, you can't help it. It's like moving to a new house. It means adjustment, but it doesn't have to be so stressful all the time. And Jeff, you're the architect here. Just to wrap up, can you summarise in one sentence what the 3 minimum standards are again, please?
So being able to get from your carport or the front gate of your property to your front door and inside the house without having a change of level. If there's a change of level, it's got to be graded, not steps.
Exactly.
That's the first one. The second one is wider doorways and passageways and circulation space inside. And the third one is a bathroom that is designed around being accessible without necessarily having all the bits and pieces that might need to go in, unless you know the person who is going to go in and they have a very clear specification about what needs to go on the wall or whatever. So they're the 3 most important.
So all in all, universal design in housing is good for all of us.
Yes.